Good evening. As I think everyone here in attendance and those watching at home know by now, I have made the decision to seek the position of President of Council and Mayor. I made this decision because I believe the communication and working relationship between all members of Council and the manager can be improved with a change of leadership in the position of President of Council. Recently, Mrs. MacArthur made a number of derogatory claims regarding my performance and that of fellow Councilman Dave Lelko. Because of my integrity and respect for the laws of the City of Chardon and the position I hold as councilman, I will not sit here tonight and attempt to tarnish her reputation or past accomplishments. What I am compelled to do is defend myself. Recently, Councilman Lelko and I were accused of micromanaging city employees. I'm not sure how we accomplished this, since council cannot directly do anything, cannot direct city employees to do anything. That must come from the city manager. What is true is that we are both friends with many of the employees from our time with the city and talk to them whenever we have the opportunity. In a recent council evaluation of City Manager Randy Sharp, Mrs. MacArthur described the evaluation process as a witch hunt by Mr. Lelko and me, and has led to the corruption of the integrity of council. What Mrs. MacArthur seems to have conveniently forgotten is that prior to the beginning of the process, all of council, including her, agreed to the entire process. All of council agreed to the questions that staff would be asked. All of council agreed that Councilman Lelko and me would distribute the questions to staff and would compile the unsigned evaluations into a single summary sheet to be shared with all of council, thereby ensuring the anonymity of those participating. All employees were told that participation was voluntary, and all employees that were asked chose to participate. At the December 14th council meeting, Mrs. MacArthur boldly proclaimed that employees were pressured to participate in the evaluation process. I can only imagine that she has chosen to stretch the truth. As I previously stated, participation was totally voluntary. We were also accused of destroying all questionnaires and records of the interviews. Yes, staff questionnaires were destroyed to maintain individual staff members' anonymity. We told employees no one would see their individual answers. We gave employees our word, and that's what we did. Again, Mrs. MacArthur seems to have conveniently forgotten that prior to the beginning of the process, all of council, including her, agreed to the entire process. The law director also concurred that it was permissible to destroy the individual evaluation forms. In the end, the process provided useful information on the manager's strengths and areas to work on, and the so-called witch hunt resulted in the manager getting a 2.5% pay raise, which I voted for. I met with the city manager well over a month ago before the December council meeting and before Mrs. MacArthur's comments were published in the newspaper. I assured the manager at that time that I had no negative agenda against him and that his job was safe. Mrs. MacArthur seems to think that a change in leadership could lead to a divided council. I certainly don't see council as divided. I see each member of council exercising their right to examine each issue and vote the way they see fit. Mrs. MacArthur apparently thinks there's a division on council if everyone does not vote the way she wants you to. It's been said in this council chambers that a former department head or city staff should not be mayor. I find that viewpoint extremely insulting, as should every single past and present employee of the City of Chardon. Since when does experience not count for something? I have made my share of mistakes over the years, but I have learned from them. I have spent more than 30 years serving the residents of Chardon as finance director, tax administrator, clerk of council, and now as a member of council. I built that career on hard work, long hours, and demonstrating that ethics and integrity mean something. As Mrs. MacArthur has previously stated, I went to her in mid-November to tell her face-to-face exactly what I was going to do. I did not have to do that, but it was the right thing to do. I could have chosen to say nothing and ambush her at this meeting, but that is not who I am, because I have ethics and integrity. I am not a career politician. I am not seeking this position as a stepping stone for higher office in the future. I am here to work with council and staff to make Chardon a better place to live and raise a family. I only want what is best for the city, and I am asking each member of council for your support and your vote tonight, because I believe my experience will make me a better president of council and mayor. Thank you.
As a part of the Geauga County Engineer team, I want you to know we are working to give you the best road conditions possible. We know travel conditions may be trying at times, but keep in mind we're working hard to keep you and your family safe as you travel our roadways. Road conditions during a snowstorm are extremely important to us because our families travel the roadways as well. We are thankful for your patience through the winter and ask that you slow down, turn on your headlights, and give way to our plows and all other emergency vehicles.